Today I'm having some brunch. I had some pancakes, some grits, some potatoes, and a smoothie. So I got my when you put your stuff in here. Listen, I'm outside, okay? Look at these fluffy pancakes. Ooh. Got some maple syrup. This is bourbon maple syrup. It's the best. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. So I came back. When did I come back? I was supposed to come back from Disney yesterday, but I ended up leaving Friday. I went to the park on Friday, and I still left Friday because I just needed to get back home to cook. They have like no good restaurants in Orlando. Well, I mean for like with vegan items on the menu, but hello, how are you? Yeah, this is brunch. This is brunch. Look at that. Take a bite. Take a bite. So vacation is cool and everything, but you guys know that I cook every single day, and that part was hard because it's like I need to bring my whole kitchen when I'm on vacation. I literally bring a whole bunch of stuff to cook, but it's still not enough. I'm like, oh, I forgot this, I forgot this. Hey, Anthony. You haven't seen my live in months? I went live Monday, the day I landed at, well, I didn't land because I drove to Orlando. Orlando's only two hours from me. But someone said food looks fire. Thank you. So yeah, I got there Monday. I went live on Monday. I tried to go live on Tuesday when I was at the park, but it's hot. Like, it's hot at those parks. It be super hot. And then my phone be overheating. And then after all that walking and everything, I be so tired that I wasn't even charging my phone. So when I charged it like in the morning, it was like halfway charged. So I wasn't even able to go live a lot. But I'm glad to be home. I have fun. It's a lot of walking. If you guys want to know, you cannot experience one park. Disney has 4 parks, right? They have Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. So I went to all 4 parks, but even doing all 4 parks, like each day, it's not enough for you to experience the whole park. It's huge and there's a lot of walking. Trust me, I be speed walking and I don't eat there, right? I don't eat there. So all I'm doing is going to the rides and going, experiencing in the park. So if I couldn't do it in one day, most likely you're gonna go there, you're gonna eat, and you're just not gonna be able to experience the whole park. You have to go early too, because them lines get crazy. Sometimes you gotta wait 30 minutes. And 30 minutes is actually good, because in the afternoon, you'll probably be waiting an hour or more to get in one of those rides. And you gotta go right when the park opens. If you can go on the weekday, it's the best time, because on the weekend, it gets crazy. But we'll be back, because I bought the annual passes, so I'll be back. I'm eating a meal for 5. Listen, I really didn't have breakfast like that. One of the 2 of the days I had made French toast, but I had like a little bit of it because I was trying to get out the door. So I haven't really made breakfast like this in a long time. But yeah, this is grits, polenta grits. That's why it's yellow like this. I use Muscovado brown sugar, some vegan butter, salt and pepper. Got some vegan pancakes, some potatoes. Got bell peppers and everything. But these potatoes are the best. So I know it's football Sunday. I don't watch football like that, but I'm from New York, so I gotta support the New York Giants. So I hope they win tonight. I'm from New York, but I currently live in Florida. I'm in Florida. You guys know this is my favorite smoothie. It's a acai berry smoothie that I make. The recipe is on my YouTube channel. But yeah. So ain't much going on. So I went to all 4 parks, like I said. It was fun. They know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing. They have everything like separate. So like Magic Kingdom is more like rides and stuff like that. And they got some characters there. But Epcot has like more like characters you can take pictures with. They have rides. So all 4 parks have rides. But I would say the most was Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom was cool. They had a whole show for like the Lion King. I thought that was cool. When I tell you, these pancakes are next level. I'm telling you, it's so good. You at the airport leaving Orlando? You went to the parks? Did you go to any of the parks? Last year I went to Universal Studios. I went last year to Universal. Yeah, last year I went to Universal, SeaWorld, and they have a Peppa Pig theme park, but it's not in Orlando. It's like about an hour away from Orlando. Cause my daughter was into Peppa Pig last year. Someone said, "Do you eat meat?" No, no meats. No meats. I don't eat meats. At Universal? I don't know. I don't know about the park. I know I went. I mostly did like Dr. Seuss. You know, they got the whole Dr. Seuss section at Universal. So I did that. And then I've been to Universal twice. The last year I didn't do the whole Harry Potter because my kids are small. So the rides, they can't get on the rides and stuff. So I just did Dr. Seuss. And then some of the rides they were able to do for kids. Let me see. Yes, SeaWorld has, they have like a whole section for Sesame Street. So they have Elmo, like Elmo's World at SeaWorld. So it's like when you go all the way to the back, they have like this whole section. Everything is Elmo. And they have a parade and everything with all the characters. That was cool. I did that last year. What did I make for breakfast? So I had a smoothie. I made a smoothie. Pancakes, potatoes, and some grits. Someone said no because I have a timeshare. Oh, okay. I stayed at a timeshare too. It's the best because you're able to cook and everything. So I'm gonna do like a little. I probably do like a little video of everything I really experienced. It was just so much. I recorded on my phone. I recorded on my camera. So some angles are like, like this, and some angles are long form. So I'm gonna get them together and I'm gonna post because I didn't get to go live. I wanted to go live, but I didn't. I was able to record though. So I'll show you guys some of the stuff it was fun. The fourth day though, I was over it. I was like, okay, I'm done. My feet was hurting. It was hurting bad. So I was like, that's it, no more. And then I was ready to come home. So I had my bags already packed. And then I just came home. Mm-mm. These are polenta grits. They're yellow. But they're not instant. You can make them quick though on the stovetop. So they're quick to make. You need to go eat. Yeah, I had a good time. The only thing, my feet was like, oh my goodness, all this walking. But it was fun. And then I hopped one day I got crazy. I got crazy and I hopped to another park. I took what is it? What is it? Skyline? I took the Skyline from from Epcot to Hollywood Studios. And I did a couple shows on Hollywood Studios. They had a Little Mermaid show. What other one they had? It was the Little Mermaid. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Hollywood Studio had Beauty and the Beast, like a whole show. And then they had the Little Mermaid. They had a show for Nemo. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So it's cool because you can, like, if you're tired of walking around, you can go to Hollywood Studios and just go watch shows because you're going to be sitting anyways. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was a Sky. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get in there and they just take you to Hollywood Studios. And then they have like the train too. You could take a train. And they got the ferry. They have a ferry. So I experienced the ferry going into Magic Kingdom. So you take a ferry. When you get there, you take a ferry to Magic Kingdom. Are those instant grits? No, they polenta grits. What's in the bowl? It's polenta grits. And then I add vegan butter and Muscovado brown sugar. So it's Muscovado brown sugar is darker. It's like the real brown sugar. The other brown sugar we buy, it's basically cane sugar with molasses. They add molasses to the cane sugar. But Muscovado brown sugar is naturally like that. They don't add anything to it. It doesn't have any cane sugar. So it's naturally brown sugar. So that's the difference. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, I'm a vegan channel. You guys, I'm kind of hot. I'm gonna take this off. Whew. I put it on so I don't get bit by mosquitoes. But I have to take it off. It's too hot. Whew. So, because I was on vacation and stuff, I stopped the gym. But I'm going to go back. What's tomorrow? Monday. Tomorrow. Going back to the gym. Thank you. I'm doing good. Somebody said, what are you eating? Pancakes, grits, potatoes, and then I have a smoothie too. It's an acai smoothie that I make. It's so good. These grits are so good too. I want to eat them all, but I'm getting full. Let me show you how the pancakes look on the inside. Yep. Oh, Epcot does Encanto. It does Encanto. I gotta show you guys a clip because my daughter was on stage with like all the Encanto characters, and she was straight dancing. It's like she knew the choreography. It was so funny. It was so funny. I was like, I can't with this girl, but she had fun. my grits looks like cornbread. The difference from the yellow and the white. So this is the difference. The white grits, it's been stripped out of its nutrients, and that's why it's white like that. The yellow ones is the original, is how the original grits are supposed to look like, and they still have their nutrients. They still hold their nutrients. So that's why I eat the yellow ones and not the white ones. But they taste the same. It actually tastes more rich. and they're really good. So try it. It's called, like, when you go to the store, it's called polenta grits, and I buy the brand the Bob Mills brand. That's the brand I buy. The Bob's Mill, and it's gonna say polenta. Whew. It's hot, you guys. I need to put a fan out here. It's like no air circulating whatsoever. I'm full, you guys. Let me eat my potatoes. There's only 2 left. You guys haven't seen me eat breakfast in a long time. Because I really don't be eating breakfast like that. Now a smoothie, I be doing more a smoothie, you know. But that's it. Now I buy my mushrooms from either Sprouts or Whole Foods. I get mushrooms at. That's where I mostly get my mushrooms at. I've had Walmart mushrooms before. Somebody said, never eat Walmart's mushrooms, you will die. I haven't seen you live in a long time. I'm forever skipping breakfast. Yeah, because you got to think about it. If you're eating 3 times a day, 4 times a day, or whatever, how many times you eat a day, it's like you're not giving your body a break to digest the food. So I like to like skip breakfast, have something light like just fresh fruit or a smoothie. Yeah, and so when I eat something like this for like, breakfast or brunch, I do something very light for dinner. I try to like, not eat that much. Somebody said Walmart mushrooms smell like fish. Walmart they're saying a lot of things about Walmart. Have you heard about what's happening with the shrimp, the frozen shrimp at Walmart? They said that ain't no good. I guess it has some type of bacteria. I don't know. You guys got to stay away from that stuff. If you're not getting it fresh, don't do it. The snake flavored one? Huh? What you talking about? You see them? You see them mosquitoes? They was ready. They was ready for me. It's a whole bunch of them. They trying to chew me up. The only things I get at Walmart, these are the only stuff I get at Walmart. Okay. So I get the acai powder that I use for my smoothies. I get that at Walmart. I do the hemp seeds I get at Walmart. that bourbon maple syrup. So Walmart got some stuff. Okay, we can't completely crap on Walmart, but they have some stuff. My black walnuts that I get, I have not seen anyone else that sells black walnuts. And I buy them at Walmart. What else? There's certain things you can get, you know. You can get some good peanut butter from Walmart. They be having some, I think some good peanut butter. What else? And then they got some organic fruit. I don't get their organic fruit because usually when I go to Walmart, Walmart is like the furthest from me. Whole Foods is the closest to me. And usually when I go to Sprouts, I'm like, I'm not going to go to Walmart. So I'm always going to Sprouts and getting certain things. But there's certain things that you can get at Walmart. Walmart, that's good. Aren't black walnuts just burnt walnuts? No, 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 no. Let me tell you. So the true walnuts are black walnuts that are indigenous to the Americas. Okay? Those are the walnuts that have the nutrients that you need. Like back in the day, they used to take cornmeal to make like when they made baby formula, when baby formula was invented, it started with black walnuts and cornmeal. And that's how they used to started the, you know, because the baby was still getting a lot of nutrients. But yeah, no, black walnuts and regular walnuts are totally different. Black walnuts are indigenous to America, and the other walnuts are English walnuts. They actually grow them like in California sometimes. But yeah, no, black walnuts are actually indigenous to the Americas, and they have more nutrients than regular walnuts. But no, they're not burnt. I like to eat them. I actually put them in my smoothies. I actually ran out. I need to go to Walmart. I ran out of black walnuts. But I put them in my smoothies because I can make a butter. So I make like a black walnut butter. And I put them in my smoothies. Ooh, these mosquitoes. Let me put my jacket back on. So they're out here vicious. They're out here vicious, you guys. I see myself scratching myself and I'm like, oh, hold up. They chewing me up already. So yeah, you can get make black walnut butter, kind of like peanut butter, but you make it with black walnut. You can make milk with it. You can make milk. I've done both, but I mostly do the butter because I add it to my smoothies. I add that to my smoothie. Sea moss, fresh fruit. I do like half fresh fruit, half frozen fruit. I add hemp seeds. What else I add to my smoothie? The acai powder. And what else? Bananas, dates. I add some dates to my smoothie too. So the only thing is missing some black walnuts because I ran out. Because I don't make that many trips to Walmart, but when I do, I get a few bags of those and a few bags of the acai and the hemp seeds. That's when I'm always like, okay, I need to go to Walmart and get this. Oh, I also buy my agave, my blue agave from there because you can get the big bottle for $10. And if you know, agave is really expensive at Whole Foods. And you probably get a small one for $10. So you can get this huge one at Walmart, like this big. And I get that there. What else? Yeah, there's certain things you can get at Walmart. Certain things are not bad to get. Someone said you sound like Cardi a little. Well, she's from the Bronx, and I'm from the Bronx. She's have a Caribbean background. I have a Caribbean background, so maybe that's what you're hearing. Someone said, I just noticed this is a vegan channel. Yeah, I cook. I give people vegan recipes that I make. I've been vegan for 7 years. But I talk about other things too. I don't just talk about food all the time. You know? So, these pancakes, man, they're so freaking good. This bourbon maple syrup that I get at Walmart is so freaking good. I don't miss any meat. I don't miss it. You make vegan French toast? That's good. I make vegan French toast too. I actually make more vegan French toast than pancakes. So that's why I'm like super excited right now. Because I haven't made pancakes in such a long time. You guys, they chewed my arm. These mosquitoes. They be chewing me up. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to put a video together to kind of show you guys the 4 parks that I went to in Orlando. I want to I think I'm going to change my name, my YouTube name. So that way you guys can see other things other than cooking, like what I do in a day and stuff like that. Because I feel like cooking is just a small part of what I do. I do other things. I am a mom of 2. And there's other things that I do. Oh, growing up, I ate pancakes. My mother used to make pancakes. She used to get the what is it called? Auntie Mama brand. she used to make those pancakes. So I grew up eating pancakes. I just make my own pancakes now, you know, from scratch. Do I watch football? No. I don't watch football, but like I said earlier, if I have to go for a team, I'm gonna go with New York Giants. Go with the New York Giants because I'm from New York and I'm gonna support. And I hope they win tonight. All I know is Russell, what's his name? Russell Williams, Sierra husband. I know he played for the Giants. What's one of your favorite meals to make? Mm-hmm. My favorite recipe, I really don't have one because it's like, it just depends on what I'm in the mood to eat. Like right now, I can tell you pancakes because that's what I'm eating. Um, I don't know. I just can't say like what's my favorite exactly because a lot of the meals I make is really, really good. And I will be considering them as my favorite. But I like all of my breakfast recipes. They're really good. I don't know. I just like all the food I cook. Cause let's say I have too much pancakes. Let's say for instance, like you see how good this meal look. If I have it too much, I'm gonna get tired of it. So I really don't have a favorite because I get tired of food like quick. I have to eat different things. I don't like to eat the same thing. So all of it's my favorite. You say you have an eggplant recipe. I need to make an eggplant recipe. I need to make that. Hey, Josiah. Thank you. Um, you know what I was thinking? So if you're looking for something different, I was actually thinking of my Puerto Rican lasagna that I made. I made a couple months back. A couple months back, I made a Puerto Rican lasagna, and I was actually in the mood for that. So I might make that soon. Maybe next week. But it got sweet plantains. So instead of noodles, it got sweet plantains. And then instead of ground beef, I put like minced mushrooms in it. Oyster mushrooms. I mince it, add bell peppers, add that sofrito. And then you layer it. And I add kale to it too. It's not your traditional Puerto Rican lasagna, but it's bomb. And I think I posted that video. That video should be up on one of my shorts. Yeah, Puerto Rican lasagna. I was in the mood for that. So like if you're looking for something like exotic and that tastes good and real fulfilling, that's one. Hello, how are you? Yeah, definitely do that one. That one's really good. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a little bit of time because like if you don't already have sofrito, then it's gonna take you time to make the sofrito, right? But once you make it, you can freeze it. Um, but what I do is when I cook my mushrooms, That it takes me longer than someone that makes that type of lasagna, or any kind of lasagna takes me longer, because let me tell you why. A lot of people add like liquids to the mushrooms. You have to do that at the end. You cannot add any liquids while it's cooking. You have to fully cook the mushrooms and then add certain things. Like if you're gonna put sofrito, you gotta saute the sofrito and let all the water content come out of the sofrito, and then add it to your mushrooms once your mushrooms are cooked. Then you're gonna saute your bell peppers and onions and stuff, and you're gonna saute that by itself and then add it to your mushrooms. And what you're trying to avoid is bringing water back to your mushrooms, because then they're gonna be soggy. We don't like soggy mushrooms. We don't like the texture of soggy mushrooms, right? So that's like the technique you have to do. You have to cook everything separately that has water in it, and then combine all the ingredients together, and then layer your lasagna the way you want to layer it. And that's how I make mine. So when you see people cooking mushrooms the same way they will do with meat, they're actually doing it wrong. And I know like a lot of people support a lot of vegan people, but like when I see those type of videos, I'm like, that is gonna come out soggy. I know from looking at it. So you cannot add liquid to your mushrooms unless you're okay with soggy mushrooms. When people say, oh, I don't like mushrooms, it's because you don't like the gooiness of, usually it's the baby bella mushrooms. But there's so many different types of mushrooms. You have baby bella mushrooms, you got portobello mushrooms, you have oyster mushrooms, you got lion's mane mushroom, king oyster mushrooms. They even have those mushrooms that look like a lobster. It's like literally red. And they have the mushrooms that, the shiitake mushrooms. They have so many different mushrooms. There's so many different mushrooms. And some of them you can cook a certain way, and some of them you can't. Especially baby bella mushrooms, they hold so much water, you have to dry it out. So you can get a little bit of that crisp to the mushrooms. You have to dry it out. So I've never had soggy mushrooms. Do people really care about texture that much? I'm gonna tell you about me. I don't know about no one else. But usually people say they don't like mushrooms, and it's usually because baby bella mushrooms are like gooey if you don't cook them the right way. So me, I am a texture person. I do not like my mushrooms to be like that. I like them to be cooked hard. Not burnt, but cooked hard. Well done. Okay? So I feel like I might be a texture person. I don't think I'm a texture person, because there's certain things that I can eat and it doesn't matter the texture. And some people, they can't even eat oatmeal, or they can't eat like things like those type of textures. But I mean like feeling like slime in the food, or like it's not cooked. That's what I don't like. Do I like crispy mushrooms? So my mushrooms, it just depends on how I want them. I cook them in so many different ways, but I like them well done. Not fully crispy, but like I like them well done. Now, if I'm gonna make fried oyster mushrooms, then of course I want them to be crispy. I actually like okra. I like okra. I like okra. So it just depends. It just depends on what it is, you know? Now, okra can get slimy too, but you can cook them hard too. You can cook them hard. Now, if you make it like a Mediterranean dish, it's going to be on a softer side, but it tastes good. It tastes like a stew, you know. And you can even fry okra. You can even fry it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. No, don't get me wrong. Like certain things, I don't mind it to be, because that's how it is. But like I feel like mushrooms are meant to cook more. Like, you know. Some people like it like that, but I just don't like it. What state? I'm in Florida. Hey, Joseph. I mean, Joshua. Hey, Joshua. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, it just depends on the meal. Definitely. It just depends. It depends on what you're making. I ate all this food. Oh, I still got a little potato right here. This is why I put it in here, because to keep it nice and cool. What's a conch? I don't know. I'm not from Florida. I've just been living here for over 2 years now. I've been living in Florida for like 2.5 years, which is crazy. That time went so fast. I feel like I'm still brand new to Florida. Hey, Severe, how are you? Okay. I'm originally from New York. I moved to the South as a teenager, and then as an adult, I came to Florida. So somebody said she's from Korea. My dad actually went to Korea when I was younger. I think it was North Korea. He had visited North Korea. I was like, why you didn't take me with you? So a lot of people like in North Korea, they stay fit, they eat real healthy, and you can't find like people overweight in Korea, in North Korea. Yeah, I ate all the food. I think it was North Korea. I gotta ask him. I think it was North. Or was it South? No, I think it was North. You can't go to North Korea? I'm gonna ask him. I'm pretty sure it was North, but I don't know. I didn't go. Okay, he left me behind. Okay. You said the ruler is over with? No, it was so long ago. It was so long ago. I was a kid when he went. Maybe it was South Korea. I don't know. I'm gonna find out and I'll let you guys know. But it was years ago. It was over 20 years ago. Cause I'm 32 now, and I was straight. I think I might have been like 7, 8 years old when he went. So yeah, I smashed this plate. I still got some grits. I smashed it. It was so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just eat some fruit for dinner. Cause since I ate all this, I'm gonna go very light for dinner. For dinner, I probably have some fruit. Keep it real. Someone said, "Are you hairy?" Am I hairy? Uh, do I look hairy? No, I'm not hairy. You said I have hairy arms. I don't have hairy arms. I don't have hairy arms whatsoever. And the hair on my leg, I just grow hair in like little pockets on my legs. My legs don't even grow hair like that. Seriously. I don't know. I don't know why. So no, I'm not a hairy person. But it's nothing wrong with being hairy because you got wax now, you got all type of things you can do to remove the hair. So okay, so these inappropriate ones, I'm gonna definitely hide you. You see, we talk about something and then you guys go all the way left with it. Like, why? I don't mind talking about the things y'all want to talk about, but y'all go left with it. And that's where you just get blocked or you just get, you know, your comment just get hidden because they asked me if I was hairy. And then it went from that to something totally different. It's just, I know they be trolling, but ain't nobody want to see those comments. But yeah, you know, I'm chilling. Ain't nothing much. I didn't go out today. I just, you know, been doing laundry, just regular stuff. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. My daughter go back to school. She's homeschooled, so and she has, you know, I teach her certain things, and then she has certain teachers that teach her certain things. So she goes back tomorrow, and yeah, and then I start back the gym tomorrow. So I'm gonna get back to doing all of that. But this was my last vacation. My last vacation because I was on vacation. Yeah. But I'm gonna go, you guys. I ate all my food. I'll be back live very soon. Depending how busy my day is tomorrow, I might come on live. If not, definitely Tuesday. Okay. But hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Somebody said you unalive that plate. Oh yeah, I destroyed it. I had 2 pancakes, a handful of potatoes. I only left a little bit of grits. This thing was basically full. Yeah, and I had half of my smoothie. I had half of it. But all right, you guys, have a great Sunday. Go Giants. Go New York Giants, okay? I hope they win tonight. But yeah, have fun watching football. Enjoy your Sunday. Eat something really good and healthy. And I'll see you next time. All right, you guys. Bye-bye. Love you. Somebody said go Bears. Bye-bye.